about it. They're like brand new Michelins, bunch of tread on them. They look perfect on the outside. The insides look horribly dry rotted. I mean, horribly dry rotted. That's why I got new tires. We're going to Cincinnati this weekend for some graduation parties, and I wanted to have new tires on it because I don't want to be blowing tires up, ripping skirts off, you know, crashing. So I bought some new tires for it. Like, they're going out right now to put them on. And I was working on the trailer a little bit ago, so we're going to drill them a few holes just because I'll have it on the lift. I mean, I could have put it on the lift over next door to their shop, but I'm doing this, so why not just do it tonight? I say a lot. Sorry. Got to figure out a few more bugs. I got just a regular head unit mounted in the glove box right now. I don't like that there because you have to lean over for it and you'll crash and die. Just ask Pango about that. Not that he crashed and died, but he knows what I'm talking about. Pango555 or playing Cadillac's 419 on Instagram. He's got a bunch. He's got the 60. But I want to get the stock style digital radio that goes in the stock location that you can run an auxiliary jack off of for your radio or iPod or whatever. And then it'll have RCA outputs for the amp and stuff. I put some other new speakers in it. I got new dash speakers, and somebody put some piles in the door, so they already cut holes in the door panel, so I had to put them back in. So I put new door speakers in. It's got some 6x9s in the rear tray. And then I found these cool visors here, and I put those on. There are some old accessories that came out of an old LTD. And then it's rocking one compressor right now. I want to go to dual 400. It's got one Fire 380 on it. I want to do two compressors because this thing's a tank. And I want to put different bags on the front. It's got RE6s on it, which are not. They're heavy enough if you read their weight ratings and everything, but they're just not right for this car. I'm going to go with like some 2600s or something to get a little bit bigger bag, a little more surface area, and get this thing to ride a little better because it doesn't ride the best. It could ride better. And this car, it needed floorboards in the back. This front floor needed repaired. The passenger front was okay. And it needed the entire trunk floor. I put a whole trunk floor on it. And I did fender bottoms. But other than that, it's pretty clean. From the way that TJ said it, the car came out of Florida, and the old folks used it to drive back and forth from here, somewhere here in Ohio, to Toledo, to Florida. They were snowbirds, and I believe this car spent its winters in Florida because he said they had another one, like a 68 or 69, that was rotten, that lived up here, and it was rotten. This one looks like it lived close to the coast and got like the saltwater treatment from the, you know, living by the coast. It's got water, it looks like where water ran down inside the doors, and it's rusting out. The doors are rusting from the inside out. Every corner, all four doors, are rotting out, and they're not bad, but you can see they're bubbling through. Same with the quarter panels, and this car had a vinyl top on it, which, if you know anything about vinyl tops, they're awful for cars. It rotted out around the rear window. But that's already been repaired. The fender's been repaired. I got to do a little more body work on this one, excuse me. And then I'd like to get the seals replaced because it leaks a little bit in a driving rain. And other than that, just drive it. Maybe change the wheels up. The car is pretty much stock as far as the engine. I did true dual exhaust on it with Smithies, and they dump out behind the axle. And eventually I'd like to do like the lake pipes out the side, or bellflower tips, whatever you want to call them, out the back, not side pipes, but you know, out the rear, and then run down the quarter panels with them, just to get the noise back a little bit, because it dumps right behind the rear tire, and it's Mustang getting after it. It's a little bit loud inside, but that's also because there's no sound deadener in the trunk. Trying to get across the busy 4-lane here, and I can't see because of traffic the other way. And we're good. But yeah, I put a little sign deadener in the trunk, a little bit of carpeting in the trunk, get the stereo wiring tucked away a little bit better. And retint the rear windows. Now if you can see it, it's all seam in the window, and then there's a couple chips in it here and there. It's like to get it all, you know, limo black in the back, and then do whatever the legal limit is on the side. So, but we are here at